Hi, good day. I would like to introduce myself. My name is Lothar Pusch. I live since 2010 in Switzerland in lovely Lugano. First of all, I would like to thank you for your time and your interest in our first video about our business opportunity. Though, why we are talking about having an extra income or changing your life or being independent. I found out very early after I finished school. I started to work in my first company, and I worked 5 years, and in this 5 years there was 2 years I worked shift, and I started to be very stressed out. I didn't want to go to work anymore. I always was late. I had arguments with my colleagues, and I was smoking a lot, and I was just stressed out all the time. So I was looking for an opportunity. I was looking for a change in my life, and I did something. All my people were surrounding me. They said, "No, you can't do it." I quit, and the reason I quit was I had an accident on the way to my work, to the night shift. I had an accident with my car, and nothing happened to me, but I was quite shocked, and that was for me a big sign. Hey, get out of something you don't like and find something you're maybe in the beginning not good in, but what leads you to a better life. So I quit the job, and I became self-employed, and I have a graph for you that shows how life normally goes with us. And so this is how much money you make, and this is your lifetime work time. And in the beginning you maybe have a school, you study, you have an education program, you go to university, you finish with a good degree, or you become an engineer, then you work your way up. Then maybe you have a crash down, what we say today, it's a burnout syndrome, and it comes from all the stress we have. And then maybe you work your way up, and you have a very good position in your job. You're maybe a marketing director, or you lead a little company where you're responsible for everything. And then all of a sudden, when you're 58, 60, 65, you went to retirement, and the bad thing that you maybe have only 1/3 of your income that you used to have, and this is now when you have time to spend. And also most people have a problem with their health in this time. So second opportunity is become self-employed. Then you have a lot of opportunities. You maybe open a shop, you invest 50,000 in stock, you employ some people, you start to work 14 hours a day. You also have to be a tax accountant, you have to be a lawyer for the contracts, you have to find customers, you have to be a marketing specialist, you have to find out how to work with people, how to treat people. Maybe in the beginning you're not too sure how your concept works. And so normally this is the beginning of your career if you're self-employed. In the beginning you have maybe no income. First 2-3 years in a normal business you don't have an income. Then you maybe have a crisis, then maybe the market goes down, then you have a very good income. Then after 40, after 50, especially if you're a woman, then is the time when you want to have a personal development. And in the normal business you just don't have the time to take yourself out and find the time to do the things that are really valuable for you. Though there's always a reason, and that you found this video, and there's always a possibility to get changed. So yeah, high investment, paying taxes, pay for your employees, you have to invest a lot of time, and you work 8 to 16 hours in the beginning, sometimes 7 days a week. So I would ask you for a favor, and I would ask you to take a empty sheet of paper, take a pen, and you just write down all your wishes that you have on your perfect life, on your perfect business, and put on this list everything you ever can imagine. So you just stop this video, and I have made an equal list, and then we have a look what we have in common. So just stop this video now, please. Well, welcome back to the video, and let's have a look about the list. Maybe we have something in common. So the perfect business. For me it was freedom. It was very important for me. Also, I wanted to sleep long hours. I didn't want to go up at 5 o'clock in the morning, being at 6 o'clock at work, having this long distance drive to work. I just wanted to be free, sleep out. I wanted to do something, of course, but I didn't want to be dependent on one regular thing every single day. Then, what most people want, they want to work from home. So I ask about 1,000 people on my meetings, on my seminars. I always do this list. I ask them, so what's your dream, what you really want to do in life? And that's what 95% of the people have in common. They want to work from home. They want to have a free time schedule, so they want to work when they really want to have, when they really have time for it. Low stress, no boss. They want to have a positive center of influence. They want to do something what really makes sense, and of course what's legal. Unlimited income possibilities, what is very important. So maybe earn money in different currencies. Last month I had income in US dollar, in euro, in Swiss franc, in pound, in Australian dollars. And maybe you want to have the same. Helping people, that's an issue. But normally if you help people in your work environment, you always get a, how can I say, not a big thank you. And sometimes people, they just kick you out. In Europe we have a real problem, what's called mobbing. I don't know about your country. And that's also a reason what's causing a lot of stress, people getting sick on it, they fell into depression, and that's really that you don't want to have in your life, or and you don't want to have it happen to your friends and your family. So what's very important, help from the beginning, having a mentor from the beginning if you start something new. Choose the people you want to work with on your own, so you decide the people that you work with. End of the month, having enough money. So not just have enough money to pay your bills, have enough money at the end of the month that you can afford the things that really, really important for you. Maybe a little present for your family, maybe an extra vacation, maybe maybe things you don't have on your list in this moment, but if you make a wish and a dream list, that will show that there will be many things that you have forgot about. A residual income, an income that you work maybe 4 or 5 years for, and then it comes again and again and again and again. So that was my dream in the beginning. And having a good health and helping people having a good health. Then no selling, no investment, no risk, no pressure, a business where you don't have to convince people that they follow you. It's very important. International work, time for myself, for my hobbies, for traveling, for my family, for partnership, having fun, having friends, and being allowed to smile in the time that you work. So normally, if you work in a business environment and you hear something funny and you laugh out loud, then you really have a problem. Then they say, what's wrong with that person? Why is he in such a good mood? He should work, and he should work for my goals. And that is maybe what you have to consider. If you work always for somebody else, it's not for your own goals. So think about your own goals And yeah, I want to ask you: have you found something that you have in common with your list and my list, or the list is how can I say, representative for a lot of people, more than 1,000 people. I'm sure you found a lot of things in common. So what I did on my way, after being self-employed, I was nearly 10 years in the insurance and real estate market. I studied law and economics, and I wrote a book about inside network marketing. The book is not on the market anymore, it's sold out, and I found out there are many business opportunities. And the business I found, it's a really simple referral marketing business with no investment, with no selling, and it's really going great. I'm 15 years now in this business, and you can start part-time, so you don't have to quit your job, go into it immediately. You can start part-time. You can make a few $100, a few €100 or Swiss franc or whatever your currency is. You don't have to quit your job. You can also invest the time that you have, depends on your goals. You can have the coaching from us, from our people who are already very successful, and it can lead you to financial independency. Depends what it means to you. I don't know about that, but please get in contact with us again, and it will lead you to the next video. Thank you for your attention and have a great day. And tanti saluti from Lugano. So we speak Italian here, and thanks for your attention. Ciao.